Good day, everyone. My name is Ajay Joe from Accra Technical University. In this video, we're going to talk about how to develop our own Arduino Uno using KiCad software. So, in this, we first of all move to our KiCad software. So, when you open your KiCad software, this is what is going to appear: the schematic editor, the symbol editor, PSB editor, and many more. So in case we want to create a new project, we go to file and then you select a new project. But in this case, we are not doing a new project. There is an existing schematic that we are using. So I'm going to click on the schematic editor and it will open the already existing schematic diagram for an Arduino Uno. So for searching for components, you press A on your keyboard and the components library will appear here. So in case you need a component, you type the name of the component at the filter box and the name of the component will appear. Then you press OK. Then you place it as where you want to place it. So you repeat this process until the component you're looking for has been appeared. After this, we go to connect labels. So in this, you can see we connected labels at every point where there is no connection. So this will tell the Kika software that at this place there is no connection. Yeah, and then we go to annotate. We'll annotate the schematic to the PCB. So we annotate the price, you click on annotate and then close. After annotating your schematic to the PCB, you then have to assign footprint. So assigning the footprint, you come to the assign footprints box, you press on assign footprints. So in the assign footprint pop-up menu, you see footprint filters, package, and all that. So you have to choose the reference for the component you want to assign the component to. So you select the component you want to assign the footprint, and then you look for the match for the exact component you are looking for until you get what you want. You repeat this process until you are done with the assignment footing, and then you go to apply and save schematic, and then OK. Then all your footprints is ready to be moved to the PCB. So here, after that, we check the ERC. Check the ERC. This one is going to tell you whether your circuit is in a good form to be transferred to the PCB or not. So let's run the ERC. And then the ERC, you see that the number of errors in your schematic will appear here, and then warnings too will appear. But with the warnings, you can neglect it because it's not that really necessary. But the errors, you have to place your mind on it and see where the problem is. So you click on it, and it will point at exactly where the error is. But with time, we have to wrap up. So we just move straight forward to the PCB, and then we'll come to the PCB. So the PCB is going to show you how, or it's going to tell you how your schematic is going to look like. So when you get to the PCB, you go to PCB and then PCB editor. Update, yes, PCB update. So you update it and then close. Then that's how it's going to appear. But since that's how it's going to appear. So you check for the 3D viewer and see how the component is going to look like on the PCB board. So this is how the components will look like. Yeah. So you can rotate it in a 3D form and see either a component is missing or not. You check it everything whether everything is perfectly fixed on the PCB. After that, you now come to the routing. For the routing, you go to the drop down button and then you choose your front copper page or the back copper page, and then you use for your routing. After that, you generate your bill of materials.